How good is the 1660 Super here in 2024 in the Game of Fortnite? It's Chapter 5 Season 4, and we're going to put this thing to the test in DX12 and performance mode. For the CPU, we're rocking an i5-12600K with 32 gigs of RAM running at 5600 megahertz. Let's hop into it. All right, so we are in good old Fortnite here now, and these are the settings. Let me get this guy on auto run. There we go. And we're running 4K, DirectX 12, and, just performance settings. Because somebody, may want to run Fortnite on 4K. We just don't know these days. And I think it's just good to see, that Fortnite is a CPU-based game. You do need an okay graphics card because your graphics card can certainly bottleneck your CPU and prevent you from getting a lot of FPS. But most, graphics cards, if they've at least been around in the last, 5 to 10 years, they're gonna, I say 10 years, I don't know about 10, but at least the last 5 years. Like, this is 2019, so if you could go back, 10 years, close, because the GTX 970 is not terrible. I have a video on it, not from this season of Fortnite. I can redo it, though, if you want me to do that down in the comments. Just let me know. But, because I'm keeping my GTX 970 for Fortnite videos like this, and that could probably play okay. I don't know about 1440p, but it could definitely do okay on performance mode at 4K 1440p maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I will test it if you guys want to see. But we've landed now, and our 1% lows looks like around 53, and our average is around 67-ish FPS, and I'm not looking to do anything crazy with these tests. I'm just gonna kind of run around the map. If you would prefer to see build mode in these benchmarks, let me know. The main reason I don't play build mode with these benchmarks is, one, I'm a little rusty, probably severely washed at the Game of Fortnite, and second of all, I would have to plug up a controller because I can't build on keyboard and mouse. And on my test bench right now, because I just redid my room, for those of you that watched some previous videos on this channel, or if you watch videos on my main channel, I just redid this room, and I do not have my test bench in the place that I want it yet. And so currently we are just rocking with my test bench on this table back behind me over here. So anyway, 70 FPS, it looks like is around our average. 52 on the 1% lows, and let's see if I can hit this. Oh yeah. I know it was a bot, but give me some love for that, maybe. I don't know. But 75 FPS, 70-ish FPS, 4K, 53 on the 1% lows. I don't think that's too shabby for a 1660 Super. Now, you can get those graphics cards pretty cheap these days. But let's try 1440p. Same thing, performance settings at DX12. I'm not capping the FPS, so you could definitely cap the FPS as far as, if you wanted to see your 1% lows be a little better. And I have to reset the FPS counter, so that's why the 1% low said 1 there for a second, because I was in the menu. It's just what it do. All right, so anyway, so we're going to go kill these bots over here, and let's, you get a bullet. Oh, I missed. You get a bullet. You get a bullet. Nope. Oh, look at my aim. All right, there we go. Oh, this is why I don't play keyboard and mouse. Spray and pray, baby. Spray and pray. Oh no. But none of my guns are reloaded. Yeah, woo. All right, anyway. Yeah, I'm in total bot lobbies. That will get progressively worse probably as we go, because I've not played much Fortnite recently, or the player base has just gotten so bad at Fortnite that there's no reason to do that. But our FPS average 133, and looks like 1% lows are around 83, which is pretty nice for Fortnite, if I do say so myself. Especially at 1440p with a budget graphics card. So you could build a PC with this GPU for like less than $500 and get a pretty playable experience at 1440p. Now, you wouldn't play hardly any other games except maybe like Valorant or CS2 at 1440p, but you could play Fortnite and be just fine. If you want to see a full breakdown of this GPU and other games, then you could go to my main channel, Matt Miller PCs, and do that. But right now, this is a Fortnite only channel. There'll be more about that later in the video. I've got some surprises for you when we talk about performance mode. I'm going to reveal my plan for this channel and for my main channel going forward. So if you want to know about that, then let me know down in the comments. I'm going to totally whiff on that guy. And oh yeah, you're a bot. I'm a bot. We look like two bots. Snooty magician. But you can see my full plan for moving forward when it comes to graphics cards later in the video, and it's going to be pretty nice. I don't know if I do say so myself. It's going to be pretty nice. But we're holding steady around that 130-ish FPS mark. I know it's shooting up to like 140 at times, 150 at times, but the 1% lows is solid around 86, and overall it's not too bad of an experience. I mean, it's smooth. Like it's not going to be like everybody's favorite. Like performance mode's going to give you the most FPS, and that I know that's typically what the pros use, but some people like me, I've gotten to the point where I'm a casual Fortnite player, and I just like for it to be a little better graphically. Like I got an OLED monitor. Like I want my Fortnite experience to be a little bit better, and so that's kind of just where I've been over the last year or so. I quit chasing the high FPS numbers and just wanted like a more beautiful experience. So, but anyway, enough of me yapping. Let's go to 1080p now. DX12 1080p, and we're gonna see how that goes so that we can move forward. And as no shock as it shouldn't be, because this is a 1080p graphics card for sure, we're getting the most FPS. We're getting over 200 FPS Fortnite at 1080p at DX12, and that's pretty awesome. How are you guys liking the new season? You can let me know down there in the comments. We are going to go and move around a little bit more and make sure the FPS stays solid at that. Should probably find some water to see, but most of the time Fortnite's pretty good about that. There are some dips normally in the middle of the map and things, but like normally the water and stuff's not too bad. But we'll just have to see. When I'm in the air with the jetpack, if I look at the sky, FPS average goes up, but that's kind of skewing it, so I don't do that. Hey, but there's a dude down there. I want to see if I take fall damage. Oh, you don't? That's cool. It's kind of broken. Ooh, no, I'd rather have this scar. And it recharges. Yeah, jetpacks are broken. I'm calling it. Jetpacks are broken because I don't have to take any fall damage. So in build mode, you could build a sky base and then just hover in your jetpack after it gets knocked down for as long as possible. And then when you fall, you won't take fall damage. So look at this. What is this? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And then it recharges. Amazing. But we're still averaging over 200 FPS, 100 on the 1% lows. And I'm thinking that's pretty awesome for Fortnite. And I think you guys would like that if you wanted to play with this graphics card. But I know the bread and butter for this graphics card will definitely be performance mode, because I think we could get close to 240 FPS if you have the right CPU. And so let's go check and see what it would be like on performance mode. So we're going to switch to performance mode, and while we're doing that, or before we do that, if you want to like and subscribe for all things Fortnite FPS numbers, if you want to build a computer for Fortnite, you let me know down in the comments. That's what we're doing on this channel. Like and subscribe. It'd be fantastic. All right, so we're in Fortnite on performance mode now, and we're going to try 1440p performance mode. And on the performance mode settings, we have view distance on far and textures and meshes on low. I know there are some things where, you know, some people say you might be different here or there depending on, you know, if you change those meshes to high, and there's probably some videos out there where you can tweak this setting or tweak that setting or whatever. But for right now, this is what we're going with on all of these, and we will just see what happens. It's a little rough coming in right here, but it does look like I can reset our FPS counter here because it was on the menus. 100-ish FPS it appears, and it looks like we do have a little bit of company, but maybe they'll let us at least get landed a little bit so we can see our FPS here at the 4K experience. And we did pick up a shotgun, so that's nice, but I don't know why I landed over here because there's never anything over here. But now that we're landed and everything seems to be balancing out a little bit, we're around like 180 150-ish FPS. It does look like it's fluctuating a lot, but 150 kind of seems to be like the main center focus. Ooh, this is that new shotgun. It's kind of interesting. And I'm not good with keyboard and mouse, guys. I normally play Fortnite on a controller, so don't judge me when I'm like swapping my inventory around. But I do want to get better at keyboard and mouse, at least for zero build, because that's pretty much all I play now. And I feel like it would be cool to play Fortnite on keyboard and mouse, but I just couldn't ever figure out how to build. Hoping these are bots over here. But we're at like 200. Oh yeah, that's definitely a bot. We're at 200 FPS. Let's see how far this. Ooh, 7. I mean, that's far away. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Which I know it would have been different had I, you know. How do they have the mythic war machine? What the deuce? All right, what does this do? That's, oh wow, that's crazy. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's different, that's for sure. It's different, but I like it. 130 to 115. I mean, it does look like your FPS is dropping a little bit more. But I mean, you're doing 4K with the 1660 Super. So like, I mean, beggars can't be choosers. And the only reason I'm even testing 4K is because, you know, if you're buying a new monitor these days, you definitely don't need to buy 1080p. Get roasted for that on my main channel because I posted a TikTok about it. But I honestly believe that with like everything that I've done with PCs in the last 2 or 3 years, 1440p is the only kind of monitors you should be buying next time you buy a monitor. Like next time you buy a monitor, it needs to be 1440p. Now, if you already have a 1080p monitor and your PC can't handle 1440p, then, I mean, upgrade your PC first. I mean, duh. But if you're about to buy a monitor for the first time, or you're about to upgrade your monitor for some reason, just buy 1440p. You can play it at 1080p if you want, but that's just me. It looks like we're staying at least in 120 FPS at 4K. So at the end of the day, like for Fortnite, it's the same as if you were gonna play on a PS5. So, and you can play Fortnite cheaper with a 1660 Super than you can buying a PS5 or a Series X or S. But now what I want to do is I want to change. Hopefully I don't get shot while I'm doing this, but I want to change 1440p. And while it's loading that back up, I mean, if you guys ever want to see a different graphics card, let me know, because like this is what we do on this channel. Like I buy these graphics cards and do full reviews of them with a bunch of games on my main channel, Matt Miller PCs. But on this channel, we're only focusing on Fortnite FPS because we felt like that is a massive shortage in the market today. All right, see, I told you guys that I'm not very good keyboard and mouse. If that was not a bot, I would totally be dead. But I feel like there's a shortage for Fortnite graphics card tests and CPU tests. So like if there's a specific combo that you want to see, let me know. I'll be happy to test it out. So what I'm working on for this channel and for my main channel is, and you guys are getting the first, like this is the first I've discussed this. I haven't told anybody this. So you're the first to know, is that what we're going to do is we're going to make a channel where, or this channel is going to be dedicated to Fortnite, but I'm working on getting some test rigs so that I can test multiple GPUs and CPUs, and I'm going to test them for any new game that comes out. Like I'm going to make a detailed video on my main channel for any new game that comes out. And it's mainly going to be centered on budget graphics cards. If I ever, you know, make it big enough where people start sending me the good graphics cards, then, you know, I'll do something like that. But like for right now, it's just going to be budget stuff. So like the 1660 Super, the 1070, the 5700 XT, the 2060. Hopefully I can, if I can, you know, flip enough PCs and make enough money on social media, I want to add like a 3070 to the mix and 3060s and things like that. But that's my goal. And so right now at 1440p on performance mode in this car, our FPS numbers are dropping a little bit in the cars. And that seems to be, I don't know that I guess there's no gun mods on the cars now anymore, which I'm kind of happy about. I do wish they would have made more mods for the cars, like, oh, that dude has got, oh man, see, I told you I was going to lose. But we're over 200 FPS at 1440p performance mode. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, close quarter, striker AR. That looks like a scar. And we're going to ready up, though. And we're going to... Now we're going to do 1080p performance mode. 1080p performance mode, because that's really what this card's for. Most people are going to have a 1080p monitor. But we're going to do that next. and see how that goes. And we'll be back once this loads. All right, so we're back. 1080p performance mode. I haven't really been looking at the 1% lows a whole lot. Maybe they're okay. I don't really notice when. I know a lot of people talk about the 1% lows in Fortnite, and maybe it's because I'm not playing build mode, where you have like every little second matters, because I just don't play build mode very often. And in my testing, I have not seen a huge difference between build mode and non-build mode when testing GPUs. And so I just don't really worry about it too much. But right now, I mean, we're on performance mode. I'm gonna die. These are so weird. You just pull out 2 more? That's so weird. But performance mode, like we're 188 1% lows. I mean, this is uncapped Fortnite. 1660 Super with an awesome CPU, 197. 102 to 200 1% lows. Like that's just crazy. And people say that you know, performance mode's bad on the 1% lows. I don't know if they've just done a lot of updating since Zach Tech Turf. Ooh, I'm glad that was a bot. But I don't know if they've just done a lot of updating since Zach did his video. But 1% lows look pretty awesome right now. And we're getting over 300 FPS with a 1660 Super. Now, I will say this CPU is really good. It's a really good solid budget CPU that you can get for around 150 bucks. So that makes a difference for sure. Makes a huge difference. But even with something like a Ryzen 5600, you're going to get over 200 FPS, 240 FPS on performance mode with this graphics card. And so I think it's pretty awesome. And if you did something like a 7500F and got yourself into AM5, like on a budget, I mean, I think that's pretty awesome too. So, I mean, look, we will go to a different part of the map just to see and make sure that, oh, I don't take fall damage. That's cool. But I mean, so it looks like we get a little bit away from, but I mean, it's still staying around 300. We'll get in a car and boost a little bit, see what that does. I think I broke the car. Oh, no, I fixed it. Let's go. So anyway, we're going to get in the car and boost some. And we're going to see if it affects our FPS very much. But I mean, it's just dropping the 1% lows a little bit, but they're still in 150. And our FPS average is below 300 now. So, but I mean, you could cap this at 240 and be perfectly happy. You could have capped it at 240 at 1440p too and be happy. So like, this is a solid FPS experience, but it is going to drop some. Like, and so you are going to have that to deal with. And let's fight this guy, because, you know, why not? All right, let's go. Oh, does my jetpack recharge? That's cool. And our 1% lows dropped a little bit there when we were fighting, so we're down to like 70. But I never noticed a glitch that was so bad that no, yeah, I got him. I totally should have died right there. Oh my gosh, totally should have died. Anyway, so our FPS average is pretty good. This dude, no, I almost killed him anyway. But 300 FPS, probably could cap it at 250 depending on where you're at on the map and what CPU you have. But I think that's pretty awesome. And if you want to watch any other graphics card in the game of Fortnite, or Fortnite with another setup, then you know where to click.